Welcome to Wednesday edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner of SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal, and my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. What's up?
Here I am, and guess what?
What?
Here we go.
Before we begin, I'd like to say the Atlanta Braves are up 2 games to nothing against the Miami Marlins. Tomorrow is a possible sweep, yet to be determined.
Upset.
Upset, so they winning 3 straight games to beat us in five. Okay,
Well,
I
I,
hear
I,
you.
I already I already called it, so yeah,
Okay, you already
I'm
called. So
I'm sticking to my story.
yeah, you have no other choice.
Why not?
Well, that's enough of baseball for right now. We'll talk more about that this coming up weekend.
Because that's
Um,
where it gets interesting.
yes, very interesting. Um, let's go to basketball since that's what happened last night. We can go to basketball. Game four of the NBA Finals between the Lakers and the Miami Heat. Pretty close game, battling.
Yeah,
And at the end, the Lakers pulled it off, up 3 games to 1 yet again for the fourth time in these playoffs.
and LeBron didn't walk off.
No, he didn't walk off until after they won, which kind of figures. I
Yeah,
mean, who walks off when they lose? I mean, when they win.
or when they lose.
Well, somebody do. Sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah,
Anyway, now, if the Lakers win on Friday, they will be the champs. So, with that being said, who do you think so far is the leading candidate for Finals MVP?
Finals MVP. Um, Based on how it's been played out, is clearly AD. Um, I mean, like, come on, you got to be a fan of basketball to understand that this man has actually went out there and got it every single game. Like he's the leading scorer, leading rebounder on their team. Like he is the most valuable player on their team. He is a valuable asset. So he should be crowned MVP, Finals MVP.
Okay. Finals MVP.
But
Um,
but but they're gonna give it to LeBron because
I,
he's slightly ahead in voting right now. I don't know if you know or not, but he's slightly ahead in voting currently. But we'll see how that plays out.
yeah.
Given given that they win the next game.
Well, excuse me. Well, the way I see it is that AD had no chance whatsoever winning Finals MVP, regardless of what he does on the court. Now, if you looked at that game in the first half, both AD and LeBron were struggling. Coming to the third quarter, both of them played really good.
You
Coming
mean
down
last
to
game?
yeah, this last game, they
Yeah.
both struggled at the first half. That's the
Well, I
reason
mean,
why
80,
they was only took up two.
80 only took a few shots.
I know, and LeBron turned the ball over 5 times. So both of them were struggling. I mean, AD, he need to. Well, they pretty much played good defense on him in the first half because anytime AD got the ball, he was almost at the 3 point line. When
I mean,
normally you would want him to be right there in the paint whenever something like that happens.
it was a tight game.
Yeah, it was a tight game and they were balling. Um, but when it came down to clutch time, I definitely got to give it to two people. One was Caldwell Pope, Contavious Caldwell Pope. He had some good shots towards the last 3 minutes of that ball game. He hit a nice corner three that LeBron passed to him. Then he also hit a nice two-pointer. Well, it was a layup. He had a nice layup that put him up by 7. once that happened, that definitely helped them out on closing that game. Even though AD, I feel like he did hit him with a dagger to put him up 9, and that definitely closed the game out for the Lakers to win that game when he hit that dagger from almost. I think it was a three, if I'm not mistaken. I think
But
he hit
remember,
a
you
dagger
just
three.
said like you don't think he should be out there shooting them kind of shots.
No, I don't. I definitely don't. But when it comes that when you're up that much, when ain't that much time left, you're liable
You
to
can
have
afford. You
right.
can
You can
afford
afford
it.
to shoot something like that. So I can
Okay.
understand it. And then him making it, that pretty much ended the game because it was gonna be really, really difficult to come back from that unless you're Trace McGrady going up against the Spurs, which I don't want to talk about it anymore because that was crazy. That was just one crazy day. It was a regular season game, so it really didn't matter
Well,
too much anyway.
regardless,
It was impressive, quite impressive indeed.
very Hall of Fame worthy.
No, not on one game. Hell no.
Well, not just that game, but still,
Over his career,
including that game.
over his career, it's yet to be determined.
Wow,
I could see him being in the Hall of Fame, but definitely not first ballot. Probably not second ballot. Probably in the third. Yeah.
wow. Like you,
He don't have
all
enough
right.
accolades for me. He don't.
So that's not good enough for you, being a Spurs fan. That's not good enough to say like, oh shit, yeah, like yeah, he did that.
Yeah, he did that. I could say the same thing for Derrick Rose, but I can't put him in the Hall of Fame.
He did what
He got an MVP, something T Mac never got.
as a rookie.
Who?
Rose.
No, Rose got an MVP in general. T Mac wasn't a rookie when he did that.
No, he wasn't.
He was with the Rockets. That was like in his prime, pretty much.
No, I'm saying okay. I'm thinking you saying like in like coming in because you mentioned
Oh
Rose and it
no,
was like
no, no. No, I would mention
okay,
Rose because Rose got an MVP, and I still don't see him as a Hall of Fame.
well, guess what? Adidas owe him a lot of money, so
Well,
we'll return to this situation later on.
yeah.
We'll return to this situation later on.
Well, back to what I was saying. The other person I would like to say is Ray John Rondo. Playoff Rondo is something serious because what he can do on the court is something that LeBron has never had as a teammate. A facilitator, somebody that can pass the ball almost like him, and somebody that's looking to pass and find the open man. Unlike Kyrie, no offense to Kyrie, but Kyrie's more of a scoring point guard. Um, Mario Chalmers, uh, he was more of a set shooter. Wasn't that good of a set shooter,
Not even.
but more than likely he was just a point guard because he's just out there. I mean, they hardly ever used him, but LeBron James was mainly the point guard in the Miami Heat years. So this is pretty much the first time LeBron James had somebody like this that's actually a passer first mentality, something like LeBron James would be now in his career because he definitely wants them assist numbers and he can still put up points. But Rondo can hit threes. I mean, Rondo shooting 44% from three in these playoffs, including the
Best in his
finals.
career.
Best in his
Best in his career.
best in his career, which is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yes, it is. Very crazy. And those two people definitely came through for them in game four. So with that being said, if you look at the numbers, you could easily say it's LeBron. But you got to look at the impact of the game also. Because even though you can see LeBron's numbers, sometimes LeBron's numbers don't look as good as it should. Because he had really good numbers in game two. But you could say he had a bad game. You could say he had really good numbers in game three, but it wasn't enough for them to win, which is the reason why they lost game three. So based off
Very true.
impact, based off impact, I would give it to AD, but based off the fact that this is the year for Kobe, the Lakers to win it all. LeBron James have
Yep.
been the leading person on the Lakers team in order to bring that forward, saying that we doing this for Kobe. It's no reason why that they wouldn't give him MVP, regardless of what he does. He will
Yeah.
be Finals MVP, no matter what.
Yeah. You're right. And I can get that. Certainly the way this one played out, regardless of his Celtics versus versus Lakers or Miami Heat versus Lakers. I felt like, you know what? It's Illuminati. We can go to the next topic.
All right, we can go
Yeah.
to the next topic. Even though it would be fitting, but I don't think people really want to see that because if it was the Lakers versus,
I wanted to see it.
but if it was the Lakers versus Celtics, you know the Celtics have the most championships. Lakers just one game
Of
behind. I
course.
mean, one championship behind. But they
Yeah.
don't want to
Tied up.
beat. They don't want to beat the Celtics to tie it up. They want to beat somebody to tie it up. What they really want is for both of them to be tied and go against each other next year for the winner to actually have the throne and having the most championships. So I
That's
can
not
see
gonna
it going that way.
but that's not gonna happen, not in the next at least 8 years.
What for who
Especially
side?
with all this talent out here. No, that's not gonna happen.
For both sides or just one?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Both.
I can see that. I can see that.
Both. Because if LeBron get one, then okay, kudos, whatever. You know, you ain't gonna get another one. That's your last ring. And you won it with a, pretty much predominant organization in the league. So, all right, cool, I get it. After that, it's over with.
It's yet to be determined, but we shall see. We should definitely
Well,
see.
at least, well, like I said, at least the next 8 to 10 years. I don't see
Well,
anything.
LeBron won't be playing the next 8 to 10 years.
Well, no, he
He
won't. But
got 2 years tops.
no, 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 no. I'm saying like the
Oh,
the
the
talent.
organization.
Yeah, the talent coming up.
Okay, okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that.
yeah,
All right, let's move on to the next sport, which is the NFL.
yeah.
NFL. This is week four. Well, the end of the week four. This is coming up week five. So that means the first quarter of the season has ended. With that being said, who are your top five teams after one quarter of football?
All right. So
Being biased, I already know. It's okay.
yeah, me too.
No, I'm not being biased. I'm talking about you.
I'm I'm being biased because typically I'm an NFC man. The AFC are really rolling right now, and there's nothing that I can do about that. And they're playing good. They playing good football. So,
Mhm.
um, number one, Chiefs in order,
Okay.
and all of these are based on strength of schedule.
Also, so you added that too.
Yeah, definitely Chiefs number one. Um, I like the Seahawks number two. Looking at their schedule, I don't see them falling behind at all. They look real good. I love Russ Wilson and what he can do. They pretty complete. They
Okay.
pretty complete. Nice running back and Carson. Like like even they nice. All right, moving on. Packers. I got the Packers in number three just because of how many points that I've seen them be able to put up point per game on a good defense as my Saints, who have dropped tremendously as far as stopping an offense. Next I'm gonna go Bills. I like the Bills.
Okay.
Last but not least, I got the Ravens. I do not have my Saints in the top five. We have been struggling on defense. So I will publicly say that yes, we are struggling and we are not a top five team. Top 10, yes, but is they good enough to make it? No.
Okay.
There's no such thing as an easy road to the championship. Unless you're a Giants fan. And I see no,
It was not an easy road for the Giants to make it to the championship. They was a wild card team both times they beat
it
the
was.
Patriots.
It was very,
How? They had to play one more
that's an
game than the Patriots.
easy road.
Okay.
The weaker team got beat out every fucking time. The Giants, that shit was set up for the Manning family. You know what? I see it. I don't care nothing about it. That shit was set up for
But
the Manning family. It
oh
was
my
set up.
goodness. Okay.
It's yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It was set up.
hmm I hear
All
you.
right, let's go.
All right. So mine is just a slight different than yours, but we definitely seeing eye to eye. We definitely seeing eye to eye. Number one, I do have the Chiefs. Chiefs is that offense. Pat Mahomes is incredible. Pat Mahomes is looking really good. Seems like he haven't lost a step and probably won't lose a step, especially with that kind of offense that they have. Defense is actually playing good. Defense is actually better than last year, to be honest with you. I like their
Yep.
defense. It's better than last year. So that is very scary for teams, especially what they did to the Ravens. Uh, Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Yeah, they looking real good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Number two, I have to put the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, and the way they are playing, especially not having healthy players on that team. Devontae Adams done missed two straight games, and yet they still putting up the numbers that they putting up, regardless of who is at wide receiver. Lazard is getting catches. Somebody named Shepard is getting catches. What? The tight end. I didn't even know his name. It started with a T. Tantum or something like that.
It's Tunyon, I
Yeah,
think.
Tyan. Yeah, Tyan. Where he come from? He had three touchdowns last game. Aaron Jones is still doing Aaron Jones thing, and their defense is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I would actually say they're better than the Seahawks defense, in which I got number three, because Seahawks did allow a team that is 1-3 in the Dallas Cowboys to come back on them, even though they do got not Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson balling out of control on that team. And yes, he
4
is.
0.
Yes, 4-0. Yes, almost every well, pretty much every team that I'm mentioning is 4-0. Number four,
Yeah,
I hate to say it,
say it.
I got the Steelers. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers at number four. I hate to say it, man. I got the Steelers at number four. Even
You know what?
though they did not play last week, I have to give it props where props due. They
You
are
know what?
playing good, man.
You know
That
what? I'm gonna
defense,
stop you. I'm gonna stop
what?
you. I'm gonna
Why?
stop. I'm gonna stop
Why?
you right. I'm gonna
Why?
stop you right here
Why?
before you
Why?
make a. You gonna make a grave, messed up decision
Why?
if you choose to put them on the NFL top five right now.
Why? Why?
So there's no like thought in you at all that says that the Steelers are gonna decline.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna praise them just so they can fall all the way down. I'm just gonna give them their praise right
They not
now.
gonna.
just so
But they
they can
not gonna fall all
fall.
the way down though. But you
They
giving
gonna
them
fall good
praise
enough.
right now.
They gonna fall good enough. Every team in that division except for the Bengals are 3-1. Except for the Steelers who didn't play, they're 3-0.
Not to mention the Browns. Well you did say air team. You
Right,
said air
except
team.
for the Bengals. That's what I'm saying. So it's not that they're leading tremendously, but they are leading. So I have to give my props to that. They are leading and they're doing what they're supposed to do, whether it be against
Wow.
the Giants, the Broncos, and the Texans. I felt like they would have beat the Titans, so I did pick them to beat the Titans. They got the Eagles now coming up, and I feel like they will crush them. Um, yeah, the Steelers looking good. The defense is incredible, like I always said. Even though they have struggled a little bit, Big Ben is not making mistakes, and that's the good thing. If he doesn't make mistakes, they can win. But I feel like
I
that
just
Big Ben will start making mistakes. I'm praising them now. They will fall. Believe me, they will fall. But I gotta give props to where props is due. Number five, I have a tie.
and and shout out to Pops cause I
Whatever.
had nothing to do. I had nothing to do with this.
Whatever. I don't care about you, Dad, about your Steelers, okay? I'm already hearing enough about your Lakers, in which you dogged LeBron out on a daily basis before he became a Laker, and now you want to give him praise. But you never called him the GOAT, so I can understand that. All right.
We're
Number
gonna edit
five.
this.
No, we're not. Number five. I got a tie between the Bills and the Ravens.
A tie?
Yeah, Bills and the Ravens. The reason why is because the Ravens' only loss was against the number one team, is the Chiefs.
Hmm.
The Bills,
Are the
even
hottest team in fucking football.
even
And I
though
told
they
you,
are undefeated,
I told you,
they have a lot of close games. Three of they three of their four victories are within 7 points. Very close.
that's not a bad margin.
The only team that they actually beat by 10 was the Jets, and they beat them by 10.
Is that really something that I mean it's a divisional game.
Look
All
here.
divisional games are played tougher than any other game in football. I don't care
And
who you are.
I guess I can give them credit because it was week one. So, it was a fill out game because you didn't have preseason. But yeah,
Exactly.
barely beat the Raiders. Came back and beat us, even though they did give up a 28-3 lead. And then barely beat the Dolphins. I believe it took a last second drive in order for them to beat the Dolphins, which is another divisional game. But however, they ain't putting up the blowouts that they need to put up like the Ravens have. So that's the reason why I got them in the tie. They need to show me a little bit more, and I can move them up. And then I can have the Steelers and the Ravens in the tie. But I got to give credit to the Ravens. Ravens' only loss was against the number one team, which is the Chiefs. But besides that, they have been balling.
Can I get a shot bet on that? On this
Oh,
particular game.
what?
On this particular game, can I get a shot bet? You said it's gonna result in a tie.
No, I said the only reason why I have both of them in a tie is because the Ravens only lost to the Chiefs, and the Bills, on the other hand, has been winning games, but they've been pretty close. I'm not saying that game is going to be a tie. I'm just saying I got two teams at number five. That's my tie.
Okay.
No, I ain't
All
talking
right.
about the game being a tie. I don't
Okay.
root for ties. I'm not the
Nah,
Philadelphia
nah.
Eagles.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
I do not root for ties. I'm sorry. I'm
All
not the
right.
Eagles.
Okay. Nor Donovan McNabb fan.
Yeah, definitely ain't a Donovan McNabb fan. I didn't even pick him on Madden. That's what made it. That's what's bad.
I
Even
don't
though
think
he
I've
was
ever.
one of the rare black quarterbacks on the game,
You're
I
right.
still
Right.
didn't pick him. I'm like, no,
Right.
he the closest
Yeah.
thing to
You
a
want?
white quarterback you can get.
Man, I played with.
Right. I
I
played
play
with
Aaron.
Vic. I played with
I play.
McNair. I
I
played with
play
Josh
with.
Johnson for I don't know how long.
I play with Aaron Brooks, man. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
played with Aaron Brooks too. I ain't gonna lie. I
It was
played with
hurtful.
Dante Culpepper and
Yeah, I play with Culpepper.
who was the last one? My daddy gonna get mad at this. I did play with Cornell Stewart.
You did?
Yeah, I played with
Wow.
Cornell Stewart.
I mean, he was good though.
Yeah, but if you want to talk to my daddy, he'll tell you a whole different story.
You
He
you know
feels like he feels like Cornell Stewart was the Aaron Brooks of y'all.
no.
Yes, he does. He does. He feel like Cordell Stewart was like y'all Aaron Brooks. He was there,
Damn,
but you didn't like
damn.
it. Yeah.
It was it was like spurts of greatness.
Yeah. Spurs are great, but overall, man, we need
Sprinkle.
another quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hard time. It was a hard time. Actually, my whole life been a hard time.
Mm-mm-mm. It'll be
But
all
I
right.
digress.
Well, that's a good segue to our next topic, though. Now, since we're a quarter into the season, some quarterback changes have been made. Dwayne Haskins has been benched for who? Can't even remember his name. It's not Alex Smith. It's
Dwayne Haskins has been benched. That's
for,
all we need to know.
and it's to the point where I seen
The Washington
rumors
football team.
that the Washington football team didn't even let him practice in first reps. That's how bad it's become. They let Alex Smith, whatever quarterback that other dude is, and yeah, they got first reps.
Let's not mention what Alex Smith has gone through these past few years,
Right.
and is still a member of this team.
And
Not to mention that Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a fucking job.
still though,
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. But
But yet and still, Alex Smith is the backup quarterback
Kyle
in
Allen.
Sunday's game. He is a back. Alex Smith is a backup quarterback to Kyle Allen in
Wow.
Sunday's
I
game.
almost spit my drink out.
Fucking Kyle
Allen.
Allen.
Oh my gosh. How many teams have this man been on? Cal
You know what? I can shit.
Allen.
Is it
This is
like six?
this is ridiculous.
I think
Cal
six.
Allen.
But this man is travel. He is way overdone. I'm not sure why anybody else. And let's just say that Colin Kaepernick is not qualified for the position.
Come
You
on now.
didn't even get a phone call.
Come on now. You know damn
Like,
well he is. He is definitely.
I'm just saying, man. Like, this shit is crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Speaking of quarterbacks being changed, what teams do you think need a quarterback change?
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and narrow it down to three. I
Okay.
believe that the Jets need a new quarterback.
Wow.
Number one,
Wow.
that that franchise has not thrived in any um well they had some nice additions as far as like different positions, but as far as like overall trying to achieve the goal of obtain the championship. That team has made no effort in the last at least 12 years. So I don't. Yeah, they need a quarterback
Okay.
for real. They need a real quarterback
Okay.
because they had receivers. They had Anderson last year.
He
Don't
gone to the Packers.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying last year, but they need that good quarterback, receiver, quarterback, tight end, quarterback being a do a threat quarterback type of because that's what the league going right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely them. Yeah, they Sam Darnold is not the answer. Number two is the Washington football team, which I previously mentioned. Who we get up at first? What's his name is?
What? Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen, followed by yours truly laid up with a second infection, Alex Smith.
Mm-mm-mm. That's bad.
Yeah, just drive them into the ground. As of right now, I can't pick anybody out of the division to even win.
You got to
The
pick
Eagle,
one because somebody got to win.
I mean, we got the Eagles and the Cowboys tied at one win.
And the football team.
They out, they out of the mix. They out of the mix. Like,
And guess who they
yeah,
got to
just
play this Sunday?
the Eagles probably.
Nope.
Who they gotta play?
My Rams.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Why we
Yeah,
playing?
that
Hold on, timeout. I just thought about it. We
y'all
didn't
could
play
well,
the whole division within 5 weeks. Yeah, we done played the whole division within 5 weeks of the
you
season.
played the Giant. You played the Giants.
We played them last week.
Yes, you did.
We played the Cowboys week one.
Yeah.
And I think we played the Bills week two. I mean, the Eagles week two. Yes, we did. We done went through their whole division within 5 weeks. And it don't matter to me. We're going to be 4-1. So it swept that division. Yeah. Thank you, football guys, for this easy sketch for the first 5 weeks. Yes, I'm so glad. I take it.
Okay.
I take it.
Wow.
All right. So you got two. What's your third one?
Um, it's a. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and it's only because I've been thinking about this for the longest. But the fact that Carolina only signed Teddy Two Gloves to 1 year,
Teddy Two Gloves.
it's like, yeah, it's Teddy. Yeah, yeah, you know his name. Respect his name.
Whatever.
Um,
Teddy Water
I
under the
can't.
bridge.
Yeah, I kind of don't respect it. But all I'm saying is that not only did he win the 5 games that he was supposed to win while Drew Brees was out, also they the Panthers are gonna get rid of him. Let's just be real.
Yep.
Why would you sign him for 1 year? There's no reason to do that unless you chose to. I'm not gonna say tank, but be in a good position for next year
To
as
draft a
far as the
quarterback.
draft goes.
Hmm.
Well, I don't want to say the word tank because I don't want to say that that team tanks, and then next thing you know, the fucking Jets tank like they on a fucking mission to. Like the Jets look like they want to tank. I don't know what's wrong with them. like they look suspect as fuck. So I don't want to say tank right now, but at the same time, it's looking kind of shaky for them.
Mm.
But at the same time, look what they did last week. Look what they did. That's an impressive win.
Yes, that was a very impressive win against the Arizona Cardinals, which helped my team out. Now we're second in the division.
Edit.
I don't care about you and your little editing. Forget that. You done named your three. So now I
Let
would
me hear
like.
what you got.
All right, number one. Even though they got one win, I still think it's time for a change.
Okay.
Miami Dolphins. I feel like that team will be run better if Tua Tagovailoa will be the starting quarterback for that team. He is not learning anything from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitz magic, Fitz tragic, however you want to call it. He's not learning anything. He pretty much going like, as long as you do something out there, we might win, we might lose. That's pretty much what Ryan Fitzmagic is doing. Fitzpatrick is doing. Yeah, Tua can do that. Time for a quarterback change. Time for a quarterback change. You basically
That's
just
fucked up.
wasting a year of Tua's
That's
career
fucked up.
going and watching what could or what could not happen in Ryan Fitzmagic. So Dolphins need a quarterback change. It's time for it. It is time for it. The second team that need a quarterback change will be the team that is leading the division. Even though they're leading the division, still need a quarterback change. The Eagles. I don't know what's wrong with Carson Wentz, but he looks pathetic. He looks pathetic. Even with that win against the 49ers, still look bad. He still almost got him to the point where he could have ruined that game. Jalen Hurts, I feel like could do better on that team. I honestly feel like Jalen Hurts will be a better fit on that Eagles team.
Jalen Hurts is only a RPO type of quarterback. Like,
We don't know. He could do more. He could do more. We don't know yet because they too busy stuck on Carson Wentz, in which he's been trashed. Now 2 years straight. Because this year he's been trash. Last year he was trash. Even though they won the division. But you already said it. The division is trash, right? So anybody can win the division. All right.
well, yeah.
So,
At the same time, he still got to ride out his contract.
man, fuck that contract. He sucks.
I agree.
Give it
I
to
agree.
Jalen
I agree.
Hurts.
I agree. I
Give
agree. Fuck that contract.
it to Jalen Hurts.
I
Jalen
agree.
Hurts should be starting because if they keep losing, they're gonna have to do something. Because look, they got one Super Bowl since he been quarterback, and he wasn't even the quarterback to give him the Super Bowl.
How
So
old? How old was he then?
he was a rookie, but still, he
All
was
right.
there until he got hurt. And then guess what? He led him. Nick Foles led him the rest of the way to a winning Super Bowl game. And guess what, Carson Wentz? He has to make up for it because guess what? They won with a worse quarterback in Nick Foles. But heck, you ain't done nothing better. You ain't even gave us a playoff win.
That's true.
All right. So
That's true.
with you sucking and y'all 1-2-1, quarterback change. Last but not least, I do want to say this team needs a quarterback change, but I don't know what quarterback could be playing for this team. But definitely a quarterback change.
Kaepernick.
Well, I definitely believe that Kaepernick will not play for this team, based off the fact of where they
Oh, you
at.
gotta be talking about. You gotta be talking about the Panthers.
No, Minnesota Vikings. Yes, Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
already know that Kirk Cousins is not taking you anywhere. You have seen this 3 years straight. Kirk Cousins is not going to lead you to the promised land, which is the Super Bowl. He's not going to do it. So why continue to pay this man? Go ahead and find your new quarterback that you can make a franchise. Because if you're making Kirk Cousins a franchise quarterback, you're going to be like the Dallas Cowboys with Tony Romo. Just paying this man just to keep you decent. That's
But
it.
okay, real quick, do you think it's kind of too late for the Vikings? Cause like, look at that line. That line is getting old.
I mean, for a quarterback change, I'm not saying a
Yeah, like
quarterback change now. I'm saying at
okay.
the end of this year.
No,
This
I'm
is
saying like fucking 2 years ago. That's what
right.
I'm saying.
Well, yeah, it's kind of too late, but I'm just saying, like,
All right.
let him ride the rest of this year out. Find
No,
somebody else.
no,
Well, you're gonna
no,
have to because you ain't got nobody else.
no. The
It ain't
Vikings don't.
nobody else you can get. You know they ain't getting capped in Minnesota.
Nah, they really not. I gotta
Exactly.
look. I gotta
So
look at that space. I gotta look at that space. What they got left? I
they
don't know.
space will clear up a lot once they get rid of Kirk Cousins, who pretty much is the space. he,
You about right.
he's pretty much the
You about
space.
right.
So you get rid of him, guess what? You got money. You can spend
Yeah.
because they
Okay.
paying him as if he's gonna lead them to the Super Bowl, and that's not happening. That is not happening with him as a quarterback. Your main guy on that team is Dalvin Cook. But yet
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins still can't do his job in order for y'all to win games. You are 1-3. 1-3.
And at 1-3, I think they're gonna try to.
They played the Seahawks this week.
Of course. But what I'm saying is
So
like,
you possible finna be 1-4. And you still got the Packers and the Bears still in that division, who is pretty much undefeated. I think the Bears just lost, but the Packers undefeated.
Bears gonna win this weekend.
Oh, can I get a bet on that? Because they play tomorrow against the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I got a shot bet on that for real?
No.
Oh, okay. I knew it.
No, I was agreeing and saying that's who they play.
Oh, I thought you was
Yeah.
saying that they will
Only.
win.
Um, I mean, they will win, but it's not a shot bet. Bears will
Okay.
win. Is no shot bet.
No shot bet, but the Bears will win.
No.
Bears
No.
would win.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
That was that was my fourth team. If I would to say a fourth team, the Bears, because they don't know which one could be decent enough for them to just win the game. Both of
Nick
them are pretty
Fo-
up bad.
Nick Foles will beat Brady again.
Oh my goodness! If that happens, oh boy, I will go crazy. If that happens,
Well, I ain't betting on it, so
I know you ain't betting on it, but you want to say it.
I want to
Goddamn.
see it so bad. I said it.
Yeah, you
I ain't
said it,
betting
but
on it.
you ain't believing it.
I ain't betting on it.
You ain't got the courage of your conviction on that.
I don't have the pride to say, you know what, Reggie, do it. Cause my other pride says don't do it, and I'm not gonna do it.
So you listen to Pride number two instead of Pride number one.
Exactly. Pride number two is my wife. So so fuck you.
Okay, I guess that's a good pride to listen to then.
That's a damn good pride.
Oh man. All right. So I guess that is it. We done named the quarterbacks that need to change. If you feel like some other quarterback needs to change, like 0-4 Matt Ryan in the Atlanta Falcons, please
He was
let us
almost
know.
on the list too.
He was getting there. He was close.
He was almost on the list,
He
man.
was close. I ain't gonna lie to you, he was close. But you know who also was close, but would have probably been disrespectful if I would have said it because I already had so much faith in this quarterback. So I can't really just say that he needs to. it needs to be a quarterback change?
You better not have anything else to say bad about Big Ben right now
No, no,
because you
no, 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 no. I ain't even saying Big Ben. I was gonna say Dak. Just to help Dak out because that Cowboy organization is trash. Dak, get away. Find a way out. Do not keep taking these goddamn on franchise tags. Get away.
so
It will help your career.
where should he go? Nobody needs a Dak. Dak don't belong in no system. Like he
I believe that the Broncos will be good for him.
what to continue the
He's
seven
better than
nine
any
saga.
quarterback on their team. He's better than any quarterback on their team as of now.
Okay, any quarterback on their team right now can guarantee you 4, maybe 5 wins this season.
He can
Put Dak on their
almost
team.
double it.
Put Dak on that team. He got 7 wins.
He can almost double it.
I just said 4.
Okay, now yeah, 7. But guess what? You still can make some moves to try to get it to 9 or 10. They need to make some moves on defense. Von Miller is getting old, so you're gonna have to find another.
Von Miller out.
I'm saying he's out for the year, but he's getting old. He's not coming back to a prime Von Miller, so you're gonna have to find some kind of way to
All
replace
right.
him.
All right. So in the next 2 years, if you put a Dak Prescott on a team,
Night Broncos
right, would have
playoffs.
with a presumably healthy Von Miller for 2 years,
Von Miller ain't nothing. I'm sorry. Von Miller is he is past his prime. It is
done.
over with for Von Miller.
It
They need to
happened.
find
We
it. They
we
need to find
saw it.
something else.
We
He's a,
loved it.
right. It was awesome. We enjoyed it. I mean, he's a Super Bowl MVP because Peyton Manning couldn't do it, and he killed Cam. So I don't know.
Hall Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna put him in Hall of Fame. Not first ballot, but Hall of Fame. I can't go first ballot, man. I
Super
can't.
Bowl.
I know that's it. That is it. Malcolm Butler got a Super Bowl. He a Super Bowl MVP. Is he Hall of Fame? Is Malcolm Butler a Hall of Famer?
At this point, now we're gonna go back to the Tracy McGrady
No,
situation.
no, we're not going back to the Tracy
We're
McGrady.
going back to Tracy
No,
McGrady.
no,
Yes,
we're
we are.
not. No, we're
Yes, we
not.
are.
Because
Yes, we
Tracy
are.
McGrady is not a Hall of Famer. First ballot. Now he might make it third, not first. Second, I might give him second. It's gonna be tough for second.
Just earlier, you said you didn't even see how he would make it the third round,
Yeah, I
or he would
mean,
like barely scrape the third round
yeah,
ballot.
yeah, but now I can move him up just a little bit to barely scraping second round. He should
Wow.
definitely make it third because I mean all the good ones will be gone and he'll just probably just
Let
scrap
me
them
ask
for
you
the rest.
this. Let me ask you this, for the sake of everybody out here. Muggsy Bowl, what Hall of Fame ballot did he deserve versus what he got?
What did he get? Fifth?
Yeah,
Probably could have got fourth. He's just a known
Muggsy,
name for being short. He had a
Muggsy.
good game. He had a good game, but he was just people just remember him being short.
No, people remember him for his assists.
Yes, and being short. He was one of the
No, for
shortest
his assists,
players.
just like
He
just
was
like
one of the
Nash.
shortest players in NBA history.
Well, Nash was too.
Nash was 6 foot. No, he wasn't. He was 5'10". But Muzzy Bowles
Yeah,
was shorter than
uh,
that.
Muggsy Bowl's like 5'3",
Exactly. 5'3" to five
five
ten.
five. No, 5'8".
Who? Nash?
Nash was no damn 5'10", man. They lying.
Man.
They lying. If Google say he was 5'10", they lying. They lying.
I'm finna look because Steve Nash.
Steve Nash ain't no damn 5'9". That little
Man,
fucking
Steve Nash is 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah, they said he's 6'3".
You you know what?
Muggsy Bowles was 5'3". He was
Don't
an inch taller than
don't you know what?
goddamn
You know what? You know what? You know what? Look,
than Muggsy
look,
Bowles.
look, don't do this, but do this.
What?
Don't do this, but do this. Google how many times that the US government look at your phone.
No, because they always looking at my phone. I don't
All
care.
right.
They better watch the porn that I watch too, God damn it. Anyway, with that being said, it's time to end the show. No edit whatsoever. No edit whatsoever.
And at this point in time, we're gonna go ahead and reveal his
My OnlyFans?
yeah, go ahead.
No, no,
You
I
got the
do
floor.
not. I do not have an OnlyFans yet. Um, yeah.
That's where you can
What you got going, Red? What you got going on?
that's where you can find them at is at I don't have an OnlyFans at OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's my key. That's my key OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans at OnlyFans.
Right. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my thinking out loud that I came out with last night. I was
Man, I can't
supposed to
believe I
be
haven't seen it yet.
I
I've been at
haven't
work.
uploaded the other episode, but I have a few more. I'm thinking that how I'm gonna do it is gonna be like an 8-part series per season. So we gotta look forward to that. I got some sports commentary coming next week, so be on the lookout for that. And it's only gonna be Saints oriented since I didn't get a chance to do my Boston Celtics. Kind of fell behind on that, but I'm checking on some some computer upgrades. So that's been my hold on that. But as usual, at Reggie Walker on Facebook, Reggie Walker on Twitter. So y'all can find me. I have been really reluctant to relinquish my Instagram, and I choose to remain behind bars on it. Y'all don't need to know nothing about that. So yeah, that's what I got going on. As always, support my wife
Please do. I need some of
or
that
by
oil.
Shay.
I need some of that oil. I might have to buy me a couple bottles.
Yeah, because you get like beater balls.
Yeah, it looked like I got flies on my head like Mike Pence. So I
No,
definitely.
you don't have nigga flies on your head. You got them Nigerian flies on your head.
I know it's rough. I think I'm starting to fade a little bit. I need to get that done.
I don't think you fading. You
I'm rolled up.
you just need to take care of it. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know.
Oh
Go ahead.
man, we're in a pandemic.
Go
Or
ahead.
like I forgot that dude. He's a rapper. Like he said, we're in a panoramic. Yeah,
He said that.
he said we're in a panoramic. I forgot it was one rapper. He said we're in a panoramic. uh,
That's exactly why they talk down on this.
but anyway, you can find me on Facebook, Lamar SoReal Studio, YouTube channel, the SoReal Studios. If you're watching, you're on it right now. If you're listening, then go to the YouTube channel, SoReal Studios. Once you put it in, you have to scroll down pretty much halfway, and then you can find it. So I will start putting the link at the bottom under the description, so that'll be easier for you to find it. Besides that, Mass Singer recap for episode 2 and 3 will be coming out Friday. Tomorrow, I definitely should have episode 2. Episode 3 just came out today, so we will do a reaction to that. I can see your voice did not come on tonight thanks to the vice presidential debate. So we'll have to wait another week on that, but I should be able to have episode two of that this week. So stay tuned for that. Game show is 2 weeks away. Stay tuned for that. Episode one of Truth or Dab. I have my family on episode one, so I'm going to give you a hint on that one. It got pretty intense, so look forward to
I
that.
got your family. I don't trust you.
Huh? You
I'm
don't?
going with the family. It's you versus family, right?
No, I'm the host. I'm not doing nothing.
Oh,
They doing the stuff.
oh. Well, you still gonna lose.
How? I'm the host. How can I lose when I'm the host?
You gonna say the wrong question
Okay.
and just
I'm gonna get Steve Harvey. I'm gonna have the wrong answer.
no. Like you gonna actually like post a blooper and then it's gonna expose the whole monopoly behind you just fucking up being a Rams fan,
Oh my
the
goodness.
Spurs,
Okay.
the magnificent girly jersey and background. It's
Magnificent,
mon, mon,
really?
monopoly, monopoly. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Whatever. Oh, I forgot. Dreams versus reality will debut in November. I'm getting all the episodes together. It will be a 10 episode series on that. So look forward to that. I'm trying to make it to like a semi movie, but we'll see. You'll see when it comes out. But besides that, that's all I got. Oh, I got one more thing. Tomorrow I will be having my commentary on the Braves game one. Game two will be on Friday, and then game three will be on Saturday. Probably won't be a game four because we'll sweep that ass. All right, with that being said, we are out. See y'all on Muscle Shirt Friday with our predictions, our muscle shirts, and our sales.
And not to mention y'all,
Of
y'all gonna be
course,
there.
y'all should definitely be there and watching this. So, see y'all on Friday. Have a good one. And Thursday night, who you got? You said the Bears. Of course, I got the Buccaneers. So, yeah. See y'all on Friday with the
A
more predictions.
depleted Buccaneers.
I don't care. Tom, Goat Brady will win. You ain't want to
Foes,
bet, so I don't even want to hear
foes.
it. Okay. Throw them foes all you want. We'll see on
Swaggy
Friday.
naggy, swaggy naggy.
All right. All right. See y'all on Friday, man.